Roman numerals are a numeral system that originated in ancient Rome and remained the usual way of writing numbers throughout Europe into the late Middle Ages. Numbers in this system are represented by the combinations of letters from the Latin alphabet. There are 7 Roman numeral letters, and these are I, V, X, L, C, D, and M. Before we proceed, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos about basic math. You may also suggest in the comment section for the next topic you want to be discussed. Alright, going back to our topic, which is about Roman numerals. Each of these letters has its own value in Hindu-Arabic numerals, which are commonly used in the world. I is 1, V is 5, X is 10, L is 50, C is 100, D is 500, and M is 1000. Remember, there are rules in writing Roman numerals. Rule number 1. If a higher value is written before of a lower value, it is added. Rule number 1. If a higher value comes before of a lower value, it is added. V is 5, while I is 1. Okay? So, a higher value comes before of a lower value, so it is added. 5 plus 1 is 6. Another. Number 2. We have X, V. X is 10. V is 5. X is higher than V. X has a higher value than V because X is 10 while V is 5. So, add. That is for rule number 1. So, XV is 10 plus 5, that is 15. Another example for rule number 1. You have L, X. L is 50. X is 10. So, 50 plus 10, that is 60. Remember, again, if a higher value comes before of a lower value, it is added. All you're going to do is add. So 50 plus 10, 60. Rule number 2. If a lower value is written before of a higher value, it is subtracted. Rule number 2. We have here example number 1. I, V. I has a value of 1, while V has a value of 5. So here in this example, I has a lower value compared to V, which is 5. I is 1, V is 5. So if a lower value comes before of a higher value, it is subtracted. Again, if a lower value comes before of a higher value, subtract. So VI, 5 minus 1 is 4. Sample number 2. We have here I, X. I is 1, while X is 10. Lower value comes before the higher value. Subtract. Okay? 10 minus 1, that is 9. Last example, we have here X, L. X is 10, while L is 50. Lower value comes before the higher value. Subtract. X is 10. 50, that's the value of L. So 50 minus 10, that is 40. Rule number 3. The letters I, X, C, and M can be written twice in succession. Then add their value. So here, rule number 3. The letter I, the letter X, C, and M can be written in succession up to twice, or up to 2 times, or 3 times. Okay? So, I can be written as I, or double I. Same as X, C, and M. Now, what will you do if these letters are written in succession? So, here in first example, we have 3 I's. I. Okay? So, what's the value of I? That is 1. So, 1 plus 1 plus 1, that is 3. So, all you're going to do is add. Okay? Again, if these letters I, X, C, and M are written in succession twice or thrice, all you're going to do is add their value. Another X. Okay. X. So value of X is 10. So add. X and X is 20. 100. So 100 plus 100, that is 200. Rule number 4. The Roman numeral letter V, L, D cannot be written in succession. The letter V, the letter L, the letter D can't be written in succession. Examples: V, double B. So this is wrong. Okay? You can do that according to the rule. This is wrong as well. Again, the letter V, L, and D cannot be written in succession. Rule number 5. There are Roman numerals that cannot be written before of another letter. Rule number 5. The letter I cannot be placed before letter L, cannot be placed before letter D, cannot be placed before letter C, cannot be placed before letter M. These letters here, IL, ID, IC, IM, are considered wrong. Okay? Wrong. You can't do this. The letter V also cannot be placed before letter X, L, C, D, and M. Wrong. The letter X cannot be written before letter D. Cannot be written before letter M. X cannot be written before letter D and M. These are considered wrong. Lastly, the letter D cannot be written before of letter M. This is wrong.